Welcome to the continuing fix-up adventures of the Home Improvement Show. Grab a notepad and pencil, put a tape in the VCR, and enjoy today's program. Now, here are Joe and Stan.
Hey, good morning and welcome to the Home Improvement Show. Well, actually, it isn't morning. I'm Joe Perrin.
Stan Mackey.
Stan Mackey. This is our radio station studio where we do the Home Improvement Show, which you can hear every Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, 8 o'clock.
Which it is.
Yep, which is what it is now.
About ready to go on air live here in just a minute. You can hear us every Saturday at 8 a.m. here on KIDO News Radio 630 for a radio version of the Home Improvement Show where you can call in and ask your home improvement questions directly of us. Stan runs the board. He's the engineer here and my co-host. It's about time to go on the air.
About time.
All right.
15 seconds.
We're going to take you out to a couple projects that we've been working on. Enjoy the show. We'll be back in a little bit. Hello and welcome to our project house. I'm Joe Perrin. Stan Mackey's already inside starting to work, I think. We'll have to go check up on him. We've got a bathroom remodeling project that we're going to work on today. Best thing to do is just show it to you. This is what we're going to be installing in our bathroom. This is a real tile, 4-piece fiberglass bathtub system, which is manufactured right here in Boise by Fiberglass Systems. Real tile. It looks like tile, but it's better. There aren't any actual grout lines that are going to be in this tub system, so we're not going to have any mildew issues. We're not going to have any grout that can fall out or any leakage that can ever happen behind the tile. And when you see our bathroom here in a few minutes, you're going to understand why we have to do major structural repair to this bathroom. Leaked all over the place, just created an absolute mess. This is going to be really a nice upgrade. So come on into our project house and let's get started. All right, let's see if we can find Stan, see if he's doing anything good. Oh, thinking about the project, are you?
To tear or not to tear? That is the question.
Well, I don't think we got too much of a question here. We need to tear this thing out of here. Let's take a look at
what I came to the conclusion to. Yeah.
Let's take a look at what's going on here a little bit. Partly what motivated this project was we had a leak upstairs in a bathroom that is directly above this.
Okay.
And that caused some exploratory surgery here in the tub area. Found out what the problem is there. We're going to correct that, but also when we started exploring it a little bit further, we found there was all kinds of other damage that had been occurring here for years before we ever got to. See all this mildew here, Stan?
Yes, I do.
Okay, at first I suspected that that was probably caused by not using the bathroom ventilator fan when people were taking showers and baths here. Actually what it was leakage in these pipes up here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we can get in there, but inside these pipes you can see traces of where moisture had been running down.
Oh, yes.
Not a lot, just very, very slight, but it was penetrating into the sheetrock from the backside, soaking this, causing that problem.
So it's been soaked down from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Then that's what, okay.
For quite a while.
Oh, my goodness.
Not only that, we replaced these a while back, but we have no idea what kind of shape the plumbing is behind there. And there's some signs down here along the bottom that we've had some leakage behind this wall.
Yes.
That's been getting into the studs and into the rest of the plumbing system. We don't know where it's coming from. So I think the simplest thing for us to do is we'll remove the toilet, take the trim work off the faucets, strip these, the old tub surround panels out of here. We're going to put that new real tile tub that we saw earlier upstairs. That's going to go in here because we don't want these problems again.
No.
And also we want to modernize this and update it. It's going to look really nice. I already tore out the vanity here when you weren't here earlier. And there was a vanity cabinet that was in here with 2 sinks. We tore that out just to make room for us for now. That was pretty simple and straightforward. So I guess next thing, let's get this toilet out of here and start tearing the walls apart.
Got a wrench?
Yep. All right, now to take out the toilet, first thing we did is we flushed
it to get the water out.
Get as much water out of there as we can.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, because that's extra weight and it's just going to be a mess anyway.
And it would spill.
You shut off the water supply here. We took off the nut on the supply line. We'll pull out this flexible line. Now this could be metal or it could be plastic like it is here. It could even be one of those braided steel lines. Doesn't matter. Just make sure it's shut off. All right. These are called the flange bolts, the mounting bolts. All right. So we took that, spin that off there. I got this one off this side already.
Okay, got that off.
Now what's underneath here is a wax ring that makes the seal between the porcelain of the bowl itself and the piping that's underneath it. So that's where there's going to be a little
So this is going to
resistance.
stick a little bit.
Yeah, just a little
Going to
bit.
be a little suction.
Let's just try.
Oh, there it goes.
Not too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Okay, so now.
Okay, now being in a position where I can help you. Can you get that?
Yeah.
Yuck.
This can be yucko down here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
We got,
that's lovely.
we got some
Lovely.
roots growing in there and all kinds of stuff. This bathroom needs a lot of work.
It does, yeah.
Let's get the toilet out of here.
Okay.
Take a little break, clean up.
All right.
Come back and start tearing out the bathroom.
All right, let's
We'll
do
be
it.
right back.
Okay. It's 8:05 in downtown Boise, and welcome to this edition of the Home Improvement Show. I'm Stan Mackey. If you've got any questions for your home improvement needs to find out what to do, how to do, and when to do, just give us a call. 1-800-574-6363. Joe Prinn will be happy to answer all your home improvement questions.
Oh, what are you doing, ducking out?
That's right, and now here is Joe Prinn.
Hey, good morning to you. Welcome to the Home Improvement Show, all you home improvement types. Kicking off the new year here, this is News Radio 630 KIDO. I'm your host, Joe Prinn, with Stan Mackey at the controls, and this is the No Fear Home Improvement Network.
Gonna build me a mountain from a grain of sand. Gonna build me a mountain. I got me a plan. Gonna build me a mountain. I know I can. Gonna build me a mountain with my own two hands.
Your home's heating and cooling system could be the cause of your allergy problems. Well, Action Power Vac is the solution. Action Power Vac cleans your ductwork and heating system, leaving it fresh, clean, and dust-free. Your furnace is disassembled, cleaned, and inspected too, and you will breathe better. New homes need Action Power Vac to remove construction dust, and have Action Power Vac clean your dryer vents and your wood stoves or fireplaces while they're at it. Cure the problem. Call Action Power Vac today, 375-2805.
Okay, now there's a good telltale sign of maybe what's causing some of this damage.
Yep.
Like I say, we just replaced that cosmetically because what was on there was so corroded. But look at that, all that water had been leaking down along this pipe, and I bet you that's been running right down along that wall, and that's what rotted this whole thing out. All right, we'll get this out of here with a pipe wrench. Be careful not to scratch it up too much. Oh, hey, come on in.
Mr. Prinn,
All right.
plumbing repairs here.
Never shake the hand of a plumber, I heard. Hey, with us is Dan Long, the owner and operator of A1 Plumbing. And Dan, we called you in here because I got a couple things we're going to need you to do. One, we're probably going to have to move some of this vanity plumbing just because we're going to a different size vanity arrangement there. But what else do you think we're going to find in here now that you can see some of this type of damage? What do you think's been going on back in here?
Well, it looks like we've had multiple leaks. Perhaps something from up. See that sheetrock's been torn out.
Yeah, I tore that out earlier. We had a little drip that we suspected was causing this damage up here.
Right.
But I'm really concerned about what I'm seeing down here because that looks like a lot more than what this could have ever done.
Yeah, probably what you have is the surface looks okay here. You probably had leakage behind the wall. You can see how this valve is moving.
Yeah?
Probably leaking back behind the wall.
So this should be nice and solid, not
Yeah.
wiggling. Okay.
I would suspect that once we open this wall up here, we're going to see real major damage to the sheetrock behind almost the infrastructure.
Thanks for your vote of confidence
Yeah.
here.
And then probably some stud damage too back in there, which you'll want to replace.
Oh boy. Okay.
So
I'm going to start tearing out the wall, see what we find. We're going to bring in some big guns here because I can see this is not going to come out the easy way. So we're going to relieve a little pressure on it. I want to make sure.
Were you needing any help in there, Joe?
Where'd you go? You went and hid, didn't you? Because you knew the hard stuff was coming up
Would I do that?
on a regular basis. All right. Now, I'm pretty sensitive for some reason to the dust that's created by
Yes, I am too.
plastic laminate. I don't know what it is. And sheetrock dust.
Uh-huh.
And molding, spores, and mildew. So I think dust protection's a good idea from here on out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, watch your eyes.
Okay, well, I'm good.
It's going to hit the fan now.
see if I can help with that up higher. Okay,
The
ready?
sheetrock's like totally disintegrating back there.
It's starting to brace again.
Well, they glued that one on there good.
It's on there real good. Real good.
Oh, there's 2 pieces of plywood here.
Uh-huh.
That's what they did. They had to make a seam in it.
Yeah.
Okay, watch out. This part will
Okay.
snap.
Yeah.
Just had to get some more muscle. Look at that mess.
Oh my.
Holy cow.
Oh my. You see the mold all up through
Oh,
there?
yeah. What a mess.
Starting to separate even right here.
Even for marine plywood, it's
Yep.
falling apart. Boy, this thing's been leaking for a long time. This house is
That's
probably 20-some years old.
Yep. It's been going for a
Here,
while.
dust masks on. Houston, we have a problem. Well, we got some of the mess cleaned up.
Uh-huh. Well, at least we can walk around in here now.
Now, according to Leaks Long,
Yeah, we'll see.
what a name for a plumber.
Leaks long.
Leaks
yeah,
long.
Leaks long, yeah. Uh-huh.
He says we got to take this apart. He says if we take the screws off of this drain,
Uh-huh.
this overflow,
Yeah.
and the screw out of the bottom, it should all just lift right out.
Okay.
And my glasses are fogging so bad because I'm sweating my tail off here. I can't see. There we go.
Unlike other home improvement shows, we do our own work.
Okay,
I
try.
don't want to reach under there. Wait a minute.
Wait, I gotta go this way.
Why don't we stand it up on end? There we go. Right there.
Because that would be too easy.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't want to do it too easy then. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
You know what this looks like to me? Looks like a good place to take a break.
Yeah.
All right, that's
we've
the
done
hard
all the
stuff.
damage
we
we
got
can
we
do.
got her stripped out. Now we can start rebuilding.
Uh-huh.
Let's go to a break and we'll be right back to the Home Improvement Show. Hey, if you can hang on the line for a minute, think about a couple other things that you'd like to bring up to our audience. We need to take our first commercial break here. We're just going to pop you right back on hold. Stan, can you do that? And if in his magic wisdom he cuts you off, just give us a call back. We need to go into our first break here. This is the Home Improvement Show. I'm Joe Prin with Stan Mackey at the controls here on News Radio 630 KIDO. We will be right back. Add value and durability to your home and never have to paint it again. Sounds great, doesn't it? While vinyl or steel siding from Campbell Siding and Windows is the answer. Look at the difference new siding has made on these homes. Yours could be next. Call Campbell's today and schedule your free comprehensive estimate. No matter the weather, new siding, soffits, fascias, and gutters can be installed by our professionals. We even replace your worn-out, energy-wasting windows at the same time. Give your home a new personality. Call Campbell's Siding today.
Of all the ways you can furnish your home, one of the most beautiful ways is with Anderson feature windows and patio doors. elegant designs bring the warmth of tradition, the comfort of nature. Ordinary furnishings create a look. Anderson Windows create an experience.
When you got a job to do, but I know how to work for you, coast to coast, know how.
When you need helpful advice, come to Coast to Coast. We specialize in neighborly service because we care about our community and the people in it, especially our customers. You'll find a friend who knows how to do it right at Coast to Coast.
Coast to coast, know how.
Rescue me. I'm shivering cold. Rescue me. My furnace is too old. Can't you see that I'm freezing?
Experience counts. YMC Heating and Cooling has been serving your neighbors for 25 years, 24 hours a day. Call YMC Heating and Cooling today. Estimates are always free. And ask about our preventive maintenance program.
Come on, Brian, and rescue me. Rescue me.
Holy cow. What a mess. What the heck is this thing?
Well, this is the insides of an old oil burning furnace. As you can tell, it's about shot.
Boy, I guess it is. With us is Charlie Barrett with YMC Heating and Cooling. This is the guts out of an oil burning furnace.
That's what it looks like after our installers get done tearing it apart.
Jeez, and they had to just about disassemble it to the nothingness just to get it out of the place, huh?
Just to get it out of the utility room, they had to tear it apart.
Wow. Now, this house that we're working at here today, or actually Charlie and his crew is working at, had an oil burning furnace in it and an electric water heater, right?
That's correct.
And this thing just gave up.
Right.
I mean, this has got to be from the, how old is that?
I couldn't tell you, but it's condemned.
In need of replacement.
Yes.
Now, the people that own this house, they've decided to make the switch to natural gas.
That's right. There's natural gas in the neighborhood, and so it's just a matter of having the gas company come out and run a line to the home.
So at one point in time, they ran gas down through here, and this house just didn't convert, and now's the time.
Now's the time to do it.
Now's the time. Well, if you could, I'd like you to take us inside and show us what's involved in putting a gas furnace and a water heater where an electric heater and the old oil burner was.
You bet.
I don't think I want to get too close to any of this stuff.
No, we're going to get rid of it.
Let's go take a look.
All right.
So this is where it's going to go, huh?
This is the furnace room, actually the utility room where they have both the furnace and the water heater.
Okay, so your water heater then is going to come in here.
Right, the water heater sits here and the furnace will sit here.
Furnace is going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Stan, you up there? Yeah.
He should be.
We're going to put him in the dirty spot. He always complains he gets a dirty job, so that's why he's up there checking it out. Hey, one of the things here is now, from what we understand now, the people were just getting the furnace replaced because it gave up the ghost.
It was condemned.
But then the water heater, it was working fine being electric, so why the change out to a gas water heater also?
Well, I explained to the homeowner that we were going to have gas in the room anyway. We brought the gas line under the house from the meter to the furnace. Very simple to run the gas to a water heater.
Yeah, as long as you've got it into the house,
it's all in the same
could be
location.
gas.
The plumbing's here, so all they needed to do was kill the electricity to the water heater and run the gas pipe to the water heater. By having two gas appliances, he'll be able to reduce his utility costs substantially.
Yeah, you're showing me on this chart here. Right. Explain that a little bit, because it doesn't seem like it makes sense, because if you have one unit that's using the gas, you'd think that a second one would be more money, but it's not. There's actually a benefit.
Yeah, the Intermountain Gas Company will, with two gas appliances, you will see with an 80% furnace that you run 63 cents for 100,000 BTU. Okay. With two gas appliances, it's 53 cents.
So they give you a better rate because you're running both appliances.
That's correct.
Oh, well, shoot, that thing's going to pay for itself pretty quick.
Pretty quick.
So that was something you, as a professional in the industry, had to point out to the people, because I don't think a lot of people know that.
Right, gave them the option, and they made the decision to go with two gas appliances.
How long has YMC been doing this? How long have you guys?
25 years.
25 years, putting in furnaces and water heaters and
ductwork and humidifiers.
Oh, that's right, all the air conditioning, humidifiers, everything?
You bet.
So this is what you're putting in?
Yep, this is the new gas water heater.
Okay, and it looks to be a 40-gallon?
Mm-hmm.
Now explain that a little bit about why an electric heater for a family of a given size would be maybe 52 gallons, where a gas heater is only 40.
Well, the gas water heater will replenish a lot quicker than an electric one.
Well, that's the recovery time they
That's
talk
correct.
about. Okay, so it takes less time to heat the water up.
That's correct.
So even if everybody's taking showers and baths and running dishwashers, this will reheat faster.
That's correct.
What's it cost to run one of these things each year?
Well, usually on your energy guide here, it'll tell you.
Duh.
This is kind of the industry jargon here about the therms per year.
Therms, okay.
But this is what the homeowner wants to look at. It'll tell you about how much it costs to run each year using it in a normal day-to-day fashion.
Okay, and is that based on the rate that we pay in this area, or is that just kind of an average
That's kind
rate?
of a national average.
Yeah, okay, so it could be calculated out if somebody wanted to know pretty close to
You bet.
what it would be. All right, so changing over from electric to gas, there's really not any plumbing issues. It's just we're getting the gas to it and then disconnecting the electrical on the other.
The other is the venting.
Yeah, that's what I was
It
wondering.
needs to be vented. With a situation like this we have here, we're going
Yeah.
to common vent those right with the furnace.
Okay, so the vent off the furnace, the vent off the water heater will join together, go up through the roof?
That's correct.
Okay, so you got to do a little roofing work too.
No, we're going to use the old
Oh,
flue from the oil burner.
Oh, sure, okay. All right, and then this is our furnace going in?
That's correct. It's an 80% 2-ton gas furnace. The 2-ton is based on the size of the house.
Okay, so it don't weigh 2 tons, that's for sure.
No.
The old one might have.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, that has to be sized for the house, right? Because there's all the different sizes of furnaces. And is this a small, medium, large?
That's a small one.
Small
You can
one.
usually calculate 1 ton per 600 square feet.
Okay, and how big is this place?
This is under 1,000.
Okay.
So that's about
So
the
a
smallest
little
furnace
lower.
we could get.
Well, that's probably going to keep them nice and
You bet
toasty.
it will.
And again, gas, just the supply of natural gas comes into the furnace. It's controlled by a thermostat, turns itself on and off and all that.
That's right.
What about some of the maintenance issues that people should do if they have gas appliances? Is there anything that they should check every year or have you guys take care of? Because you have some kind of a maintenance program, don't
That's
you?
correct. First thing you need to do is make sure that the people that do the installation for you are going to be there a couple years down the road if you need them.
Yeah. I always see when you put your sticker on there with the phone numbers and that, and
That's
that's so
right.
that they can call you, so that the same guys that put it in, they have a
Right.
record of it, all the history, everything that's been done.
It's important to have a good, stable outfit do it for you. You always want to check on the warranties of the equipment, parts and labor, and then the actual components of the equipment to make sure it's going to be warranted.
What is a warranty on this stuff?
Typically on these, you've got 2 years parts and labor,
Okay.
and 6 years on the tank. And usually on these gas furnaces, depending on what model you get, you've got 1 year parts and labor, and 20 year on the heat exchange. On some of the 90% furnaces, there's a lifetime warranty on the heat exchange.
Yeah, we hear a lot about water heaters going out, but you don't ever hear much about furnaces going out. They must be like, a computer or something. If it works good right in the beginning, you're fine for a long, long time.
Well, it's wise to get a preventative maintenance program going where you've got a service tech that comes out before the heating season and checks all the components, the igniter switch, the blowers, all of that type of thing, change the filters every 3 months.
And the leakage, too. Carbon monoxide?
Correct.
Okay, so it's a good idea to get one of those detectors put in while it's all going in.
The carbon monoxide detectors are very inexpensive, and but they're very, very important to have in the house.
What about these thermostats? I mean, what's screwed on the wall over here is one of those $10, dime store thermostats that you got to do. And I know you guys have those nice programmable units. Are they worth the money?
They really are. They're very inexpensive also, and they can really pay for themselves probably in one heating season. You're able to program the thermostat to lower the heat when you're not at home and to bring the heat back up by the time you get back home. So really they can reduce your energy costs.
Well, thanks, Charlie, for showing us what's involved here. Once again, I'm totally confirmed you better leave stuff like this to the pros.
That's right. It's not a do-it-yourself job.
It doesn't look like there's much there, but there's a lot of engineering and figuring that happens back in the office that goes into getting this system right and making sure everything's hooked up right, and a lot of learned skills there. That this isn't a do-it-yourself project.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, you guys are doing a great job there. Thanks for inviting us out to the house today.
You bet. Well, thanks for coming out.
Thank you. I hope you guys learned something. On to the next project.
Thanks.
Rescue me. I'm shivering cold. Rescue me. My furnace is too old. Can't you see that I'm freezing?
Experience counts. YMC Heating and Cooling has been serving your neighbors for 25 years, 24 hours a day. Call YMC Heating and Cooling today. Estimates are always free. And ask about our preventive maintenance program.
Come on, Brian, and rescue me. Rescue me.
If you are building a new home or commercial building, you should visit Precision Panel Structures in Eagle. See firsthand an exciting alternative to conventional building using structural insulated panels. Precision panels use 70% less lumber and are environmentally friendly. Precision panels are a time-proven method to increase the strength, energy efficiency, speed, and quality of construction. Bring your building plans in and let Precision Panel help design your dream home or commercial building. And don't forget to ask about the lifetime structural warranty.
The Home Improvement Show would like to thank our sponsors. If you would like information on becoming a sponsor of the Home Improvement Show, call Joe at 939-7797.
I don't know what's behind here, but I don't think you want to film this, Kevin. Well, that's close enough. Oh my gosh, did we get ourselves in deep this time. Two guys remodeling. You can have it done good, fast, or cheap. Pick any two.
As long as it ain't good.